Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. We're going to start our ongoing meditation session now. So be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound, please. And while you're focusing to the sound, you can mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, when it comes to this meditation practice, it is important for yourself to know the basic information. So here meditation means it's completely mental practice. When it comes to mind, mostly we think about thoughts. But the mind is not the thoughts. Thought is a part of the mind. The very recognition itself is your mind. So each and every moment, that recognition happening in you. So like your heart 24/7 activated, your mind also the same. It always activated. But the thought process may be not going to be there. So that this deeper awareness or the recognition or the understanding, if you're able to develop in a certain level, that development going to bring different kind of experience. Why it become different? This is the reason. So with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, we always receive perception. And this outside object or the material things, whatever come to our mind, and we think the color exists outside. We think the sound, melody exists outside. And a smell, aroma, exist outside. Taste exist outside. The comfort or the feelings exist outside. That is what we think in ordinary way. That's why people go into this material world. That's why people so attached to material things, because they think, they believe it is outside. But when it comes to deeper awareness of the truth, color is not happen in the outside. So whatever the colors that you see in this very moment happens inside your head. So the sound that you gain, that happen inside your head. The smell you feel, the taste you gain happen inside your body. And the feelings the same, that whatever you get the feelings out of something or somebody, it happen inside you. So then the colors, smell, taste, sound, feelings, very personal. It's nothing to do with the material world. So that very personal behavior or the experience create a pattern or the memory or the current inside you. And that also a part of your thoughts. And once you go with it, again and again, when you want to see the colors, hear the sound, feel the smell, feel the taste, feel the feelings, what will happen? You start to go with what you believe that with the outside world. And in case if that the pictures or the colors, if you cannot find, maybe another way you can replace it. Once you replace it another way, you're going to be satisfied. The sound or the melody that you want to find, if you cannot find the from the outside exactly the way you want in that place, but if you find something can replace, and then you slowly start to push that the outside material thing, and then you start to gain that whatever the melody or the sound that you can get, you're going to start to develop a relationship. So the food that you eat, whatever the taste, if you cannot get that taste, what will happen? You reject that food. And then if there is another new plate, if that you can find that taste there, then you go into it. So just imagine that what we experience this. Of course, we need the outside help, but the real experience happens within yourself. So getting to the truth or the recognition, understanding, or finding the awareness means you recognizing the very behavior of this mechanism. because it happened as a part of your mind. As example, when your mind is having certain unpleasant experience, worry, sadness, disappear, fear, disappointment, fear, you may not going to feel the taste, that maybe nothing wrong with the food, but you cannot get the taste. When you are emotionally collapsed, that whatever the pictures or the colors that you see the beauty, once you emotionally collapse inside it, what happened, even though it's the same thing, but you're not going to see that beauty. With the sound the same, the smell the same, the sensation the same. Look at the husband and wife. You are so comfortable when you get married. But how about when there is a problem come to you? Then even that your husband, wife next to you, maybe you don't feel. So that, what does that mean? That it is not the person. It is the condition of your mind. It is not the thought, that it is more deeper. The deeper level of mental behavior governs your all these faculties. So once you recognize that, if you know that, you become more internally aware, and you put more attention to the condition of your mind when you experience something. That itself we call another way mindfulness. And so when in day-to-day life, when you say never mind, so that means you come to a point deeply, you detach from the situation or the result or the outcome or the action. You completely deeply become empty from that situation or the environment or the incident. So that can you bring that the never mind state to deeper your inner experience with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So whatever you see or experience as colors, sensation, or the sound and the smell, taste, feelings. Can you bring that never mind state to that moment of experience? So that means you know that you accept it, you experience it. But there is no interest, there is no desire to go with it or react it or resist it. And mentally you are not interfering. So, and deeply, when you are start to be conscious regarding this, your inner experience, that deeper consciousness, awareness, recognition, going to show you the moment by moment, whatever you experience, it itself arising, existing and disappearing and become something else. So this, you're going to see the change happening within each and every moment inside you, not the outside. That inner awareness itself we call vipassana. Deeply, thoroughly, you recognize, analyze your inner experience, your inner mental behavior. Before we get into that, we have to come to a very balanced mindset. We have to come to a point to have an undisturbed mind. Because otherwise, if the mind itself tangled with the desires or the preconditioned mind or the mental views, certain personal ideas, what will happen? So whatever you experience, deeply that your preconditioned mind going to be with it. Then it not going to be very clear experience. So that's why in the very first level, we develop this tranquility state in our mind. So then always remember that all the thoughts come, that everything come not because of any outside reasons, that all these thoughts keep coming because of your inner reasons. And once you know that, you become more disciplined yourself and you become more careful. So when the thought arises, solution for that, not to go with it, but to settle down with your primary mental object. Don't fight with your thought, don't struggle with your thoughts, just let it be there, because it is your own mind. So once you settle down with the primary mental object, you will see little by little thoughts pattern going to settle down. You get out of the busy mind. So to settle down with the primary mental object, you may need some kind of strength inside, the internal effort, internal clarity, the internal awareness, the internal will. You need to be in the moment. So our primary mental object in front of our nose and upper lip area, observing the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. So then once you settle down with it, if the thoughts keep coming, if you have the busy mind, then deeply bring the internal will, effort, strength, awareness towards the sensation of inhalation, exhalation, again and again, again and again. Keep bringing it, keep bringing it. Forget about the thoughts. Don't try to put attention. Whatever thoughts come, never mind. Don't go with it. So in a certain level, you will see you get into undisturbed minds. Once you have it, you come to a point to see very clearly the inner experience as a whole being, whole person, that what you experience moment by moment. It's the feelings, head to toes, everything, feelings, sensation, and then thoughts. So that all moment by moment change. But at the same time, you will see that all the feelings, all the thoughts deeply has a connection with the mind, mental state, awareness, consciousness. So that is where the experience and the experiencer, perception and the perceiver, subject and the object, so everything is the same. There is no separation. It's like your inhalation, exhalation, entire your whole in your whole body. And at the same time, this entire earth having this air. So there is no separation, you and the world. But mentally we think, oh, this is me. This is skin, the layer of the skin brings us the idea, oh, I am. But just imagine that inside the balloon, the air, the air, and in case if that balloon blow out, what happened to that air? Can you claim it as yours? So the same thing within your whole body. And all this head to toes whole body governs with the 4 elements: heat, motion, liquidity, and hardness. And at the same time, this outside all the material world governs by the heat, motion, liquidity, and hardness. But we separate from that nature because of our thought pattern. And that thought pattern, our experience, our feelings itself develop a self-centered mind. That is where we come with the identity we call I am. But when you go deeper within your own inner experience, you recognize beyond the mind, it is just only the moment of experience. That is the true nature. It is not an intellectual explanation or understanding. You get into the true nature of very being. If you're able to get into that, experience that yourself deeply awake inside you, it deeply bring the understanding to you, which we call the wisdom. So it is a kind of like the other side of the mind, because we are with the thoughts and we just go with the emotions and imaginations. But beyond the thoughts, this mind just go with the moment of change. So we're going to experience it a little bit just by observing yourself and see what yourself, what the experience that you can gain. Only thing is, rather than going with the experience, always remember and put attention to your inner condition of your inner mind, the very behavior of your inside mind, awareness or the consciousness. And with that, keep the clarity moment by moment. So whatever happen, if it is not the right attention, get out of it. Don't keep thinking why it happened that way, this way, or like that. Get out of as soon as possible. Exit from that experience. Just settle down with the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. Maybe thoughts come and disturb you, maybe your mind go here and there. Right away, once you recognize, bring it back to the present moment and settle down there. So again and again, when you keep repeat, knowingly, consciously, in a certain level, it will settle down. And once it settles down, and deeply see the change itself as a whole being that you experience. So with your right palm on your left, keep your back straight and neck hip straight, and close your eyes, please. Bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy, 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of inhalation and exhalation. So deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times, please. And bring your attention to the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. And just recognize. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, to spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Supreme Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Also may all your guardian angels and deities receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata cha ammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadhi maranam ha paribunjissami idang me punya kammam asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.